I'm curious if any of you guys out there have any fragrances from the Clean Reserve line. If you do, let me know what you have. What do you recommend? What do you think of it? What's the longevity like? I did experience a few of their fragrances when I was at Sephora. I picked up a couple of bottles, kind of sniffed them. And so when I was at TJ Maxx, they had this Clean Reserve range with 6 fragrances in there. And I'm kind of like blown away with this brand. If you want to know what's in this range, keep watching. Hey everyone, welcome back to Sasha Scents. My name is Sasha. Thanks for clicking on this video. If you're a current subscriber, I really appreciate it. And if you're new, welcome. I mostly do fragrance reviews here. I do a little bit of beauty and style, but my main focus is fragrance. I absolutely love fragrance. So if you love fragrance as well, I hope you'll be part of this family. Take a minute to subscribe. Of course, hit that notification bell, and then you know each time I upload. I am really excited about today's video because I'm just now kind of getting into that whole Clean Reserve line. Now they only have 6 in the box, and I know there's a lot more to the Clean Reserve line. And as I asked in the opening, let me know what you guys have. Comment down below what you recommend for me. What's the performance like for you guys? Honestly, I really want to know, and what you think of the brand itself. So I'm going to review the 6 I have. I really like these fragrances a lot. Now I know they can be layered with each other, and I haven't gotten that far, so I can't be the expert and recommend layering scenarios for you guys, but I will give you my honest and open feedback on these fragrances and what I think. So if that sounds good to you, let's just get right on into the video, because the first one I want to talk about is the Citron Fig. If you haven't smelled this one, this is a really unique smelling fragrance. I really like this one a lot. It's probably one of my favorites out of the 6. And let's go ahead and talk about this one. It has a fig accord in here, which smells really nice and blends so nicely with this lemon. I think it's like a lemon oil in here, which is really rich. It's zesty. It's bright. Now this fragrance is really bold, and I like that. It stands out. There's the fig, there's ginger, as I mentioned, lemon oil. There's also some cardamom in here, which I definitely pick up on. There's some mandarin and a note of mint. And I think it's the mint that I'm really smelling, along with that lemon and fig, which makes this very unique. And I don't have a lot of fragrances with mint in them. Now I know the Flora Botanica that I have, that one has that mint in there, and I really like that a lot. So I think I'm picking up kind of that same type of vibe in this. Now in the base, there's a lot of woodiness to it. There's that sandalwood, there's some cedar wood, as well as musk. And the musk kind of gives this a little bit of a creaminess accord, which I like. So it's very smooth. It's very different. I could see this as a daytime scent. Now all of these are unisex. I think you can wear this one easily year-round. Very nice fragrance. Again, unique, really stands out. I like this one a lot. And again, that one was the Citron Fig. All right, let's go on to the next one. And this one is Rain. This is from their Reserve blend. And this one is very exotic smelling. It does smell like how it smells after you get this fresh rain. Everything's been renewed and washed and feels fresh, and that's exactly what I get with this. Yeah, it's gorgeous. I really like this one a lot. I'm curious, do any of you guys have this one? How does this work on your skin? Does it last a long time? For me, I'm noticing it's about 4 to 6 hours. It's really pretty. It reminds me of like dewy plants and wet flowers. Really, really nice. Now you're going to notice there's a little bit of bergamot in here and a chilled cucumber accord. And I definitely get that. You're going to pick up on it. There's water lily. There's also some dewy white florals. There's some cyclamen. I pick up a little bit of patchouli in here. There's some vetiver and then some musk. So really nice fragrance. I like this one a lot. I think this would be a beautiful signature scent in the daytime. Maybe you know, a night home on a date night with your significant other. It smells romantic too. Really, really pretty scent. So I like this one as well. So if you want something that's a little lighter, fresh, pretty, unisex, then this is a great one. All right, let's go on to the next one, which is Warm Cotton. Now this one reminds me a lot of Clean Sheets and a lot of, what's that dryer sheet? You put in the dryer, it prevents static. Is it Bounce? I don't know why. This kind of reminds me of that a little bit. Yeah, it does. It reminds me of like an anti-static dryer sheet, which gives that clean smell to your sheets and clothes. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I like the way it smells, don't get me wrong. I would probably save this one for like bedtime. Sometimes people don't want to smell like perfume, but they would rather smell like just clean and fresh. Then this is definitely one that does that for sure. It's very comforting. It smells relaxing. Like I said, like you're slipping into these comfortable, freshly laundered sheets at a luxury hotel. It's really nice, actually. There's some aldehydes in here, ginger. And I don't really pick up on any ginger. It's kind of lost in here for some reason. I do get the water accords. There's a little bit of mint in here, some pepper, some florals, some musk, incense, and vetiver. So I do get the incense. I do pick up on the vetiver. Again, it's clean. It's very right down the middle, unisex, not too feminine, not too masculine. Guy or girl could definitely pull this one off, especially if they don't want to smell perfumey and they just want to smell clean and fresh. This definitely would be one I recommend for that. I like it. It's actually really nice. I could see it for year round. All right. Let's go on to the next one, which is the Blonde Rose, which is a really pretty scent, especially if you like rose. It is very dewy, so it does kind of feel like a rose or rose petals that are in the bathtub. But there's something else in there that it's kind of hard to put my finger on it. Maybe it's the aldehydes in here. I know there's some peony, some jasmine. There's some woods in here, and the woods actually come out pretty quick with this fragrance. And what this reminds me of is when you take fresh roses, but you want to preserve them. So you tie them really tight at the stem and you hang them upside down and you get this kind of this dry rose kind of scent. That's what this reminds me of a little bit. It's really, really nice. There's a little bit of a woodiness in here. There's also sandalwood and some musk. So really pretty fragrance. I would say this one in the opening is very down the middle, very unisex, but then in the dry down, it leans slightly feminine. Just slightly. A guy could still pull this one off because of that dry rose accord, but just slightly feminine. Great year-round fragrance. It's kind of romantic. You could wear this on a date night, especially if you want to leave a lasting impression. I like this one a lot. All right, let's go on to the next one. And that's the Cell Santal. This reminds me of Santal 33. I really like this one a lot. This one definitely leans more masculine in my opinion. Yeah, it leans more masculine, but a woman can totally pull this one off. It's crisp, it's very opulent. There's this subtle smokiness to it, and I'm a sucker for smokiness. That's why I think I like this one so much, and I would totally wear this one. It has also this kind of this scent of like sun-bleached driftwood that's washed ashore. There's some mandarin leaves, a little bit of bergamot. There's some nutmeg, which I definitely pick up on. There's some salted fig in here, as well as violet, some hazelnut cream. Now I do get a creaminess, but not necessarily a hazelnut cream, so it's kind of hidden in here a little bit. Now in the base, get the sandalwood, there's some amber, there's some musk, there's styrex and rose, which is really, really pretty. So an all around really, really nice fragrance. I would say this one probably more for the fall and winter because it's heavier. It's a bit bold, deeper type of fragrance. I could see walking along the beach in a cooler, crisp fall day or winter. It's really, really nice. So I like this one a lot. I highly recommend this one. Really, really nice. All right, let's go on to the next one, which is Sueded Oud. And this one is really pretty. I like this one. This is a gorgeous fragrance. It's got a beautiful suede accord to it. An oud. And I am really getting into ouds lately. Now that I'm working with Maison d'Orient, they have a lot of oud fragrances that I've got to play around with, and I really, really enjoy it. Now this oud is very soft. So hence the name Sueded Oud. It opens kind of sweet. So you're getting an oud that's sweet. It's kind of light. There's some incense oil in this one, which you'll pick up on. There's some blue cypress. There's some birch wood. You'll notice pimento. Also some honeysuckle. And then in the heart, what really stands out to me is the temple oud. It smells like something that would be burning in a temple. There's something exotic about it. There's something intense. And then there's night blooming jasmine. There's some magnolia. There's fir balsam. Really nice. And then in the base is where you get that suede. You get some patchouli. There's some black amber. You'll pick up on some praline. There's some musk and olibanum tears. And I love when they add the word tears to an accord. I think what they mean by that maybe is it's a watery kind of version of that note. I could be totally wrong. If I am, please correct me. But anyway, great fragrance. Right down the middle. Guy, girl can totally pull this one off. I think this is sexy for nighttime, going on a date. Make a lasting impression. You could get away with wearing this one year round for sure. I like this one a lot. I recommend them. I like all of them actually, but I think probably my favorite is the Citron Fig, the Rain, and then definitely this last one that I talked about, which is really pretty, the Sueded Oud. I like this a lot. There you have my review on the Clean Reserve range. I hope you found this informative. I really appreciate you guys taking time out of your busy day to watch my videos. I really do. And remember, one spray can literally change your day. Make it a good one, and I'll see you again really soon. Thanks again.